economy. But we also recognise right from the start and set up an initiative last year called the Housing Association Workers and Residents Network, because we know that the residents and the workers for housing associations have common cause. We have a lot of things that we need to fight together on. I would encourage anyone to get in touch who is a resident of a housing association. But of course this isn't just an issue for where we live. There are also lots of office blocks where we work that also have dangerous working conditions. And I think enough is enough when it comes to us having to put our lives at risk. Whether we're at home or whether we're in work, it is not acceptable. I want to echo absolutely the previous speaker's call that came out very quickly from John McDonnell, which is that what we should do is requisition all of these luxury empty properties, not just in London, and not just for those who were displaced because of the Grenfull fire, but right across the country, wherever we have homeless people and we've got luxury accommodation that I can tell you has got sprinklers in it because it's protecting their property. Doesn't matter about human lives, they're protecting their property, so they've damn well got sprinklers in these buildings. And that's where we should be using that property to give decent housing to decent working people who are doing a fantastic job in our communities. The other point I wanted to make is just this last point, which is around rent strikes, which I think absolutely is the right call. And again, we should be uniting people, no matter whether they're in a housing association or private rented accommodation or council housing. If people do not believe that the properties that they are living in are safe, then we should be withholding our rent, no matter what tenure we're in. And we need to do it in an organised way, because if we don't, then we will give the power to them. Doing a rent strike means putting your rent money into a separate account that doesn't go to the landlord, but is held over, so that they can't say it's just people who aren't willing to pay their rent. But we're not willing to pay our rent when we are risking our lives every night, knowing that we go to sleep, we might not wake up in the morning. And I think that is what we need to do. And the one example where this has recently been threatened was when one housing group, a massive housing association with millions of pounds in surplus made off the back of its workers, decided it was going to put key worker rents up. And the minute that the residents threatened to take a rent strike, overnight they got a letter saying that that threat was withdrawn. It is the most powerful weapon, just as withdrawing our labour and taking industrial action is the most powerful weapon that we have as workers. So I would definitely call that we start organising rent strikes in any areas where we have safety concerns. And I just want to say, I am absolutely inspired, and the union has done a brilliant response because we have been so inspired by the action taken, both the community spirit in helping people, but also the organisation as well, just getting things moving, and the way people have cared for each other. And I think all of the people involved are an absolute inspiration to us. You are the kind of humanity we want, not the humanity that has stood behind their plate glass windows watching down while people burn. So thank you very much for that.
Thank you, sister.